now we're good.
Awesome.
Right.
Who's Gunter waving the bacon butt?
That's Enclair. He wants to
Yes.
talk. We're just give him his time later. Let's ignore him for now.
I know what his question is already.
All right.
I think his question is going to change. Should I change my name to next?
Yeah, he's been throwing me off. I'm like, who's this new teal? Who's this new teal person here?
Well, Jenna's been doing the same thing.
Oh, Jenna's the
Artist.
original. She's been killing it. Yeah.
Artist former, what's the name?
Artist formerly known as I'm Claire. And then Order Petus.
That was the funniest
That
one
was
yet.
awesome. Order Penis.
All right, let's give it 2 more minutes and then we'll go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Let's see. Lone Star, what was that last cooking meal you made? What were those red like sausages that you made? That looked really good.
Red sausages. I don't know what
Wasn't
you're
it
talking
you?
about.
No,
No,
it was
I posted
Rumpel.
something that was
Rumpel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Rumpel. Yeah, I thought it was
Posted
you.
Super
lamb.
red sausages.
Super.
It's called a red dog, and it's really popular up northeast.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
I think Lone Star made some lamb chops the other day.
Yeah, I made a
that's
nice
what
rack
it
of
was.
lamb.
That
Yeah.
They
looked
look
good.
gorgeous.
Yeah, there's when I lived back up in Columbus, Ohio, there was this place, a German restaurant called Schmidt's House, and they are known like internationally for the sausage that they make. And one of them was called like Bahama Mama. And yeah, it was very, very good. The best sausage I have ever had. So it kind of
Wow.
the red sausages. It kind of looked like that color. So yeah, very, very interesting.
Good name,
Yeah.
Bahama Mama.
Yes. All right. Well, we've
Hopefully
got
Mel jumps in here
bunch of
in a
jokes in
second.
there.
I've added her, so hopefully she jumps in soon. Why didn't Garlic just jump in here? He's sitting there in the audience. What's his deal?
yeah, Garlic. Come
He
on.
must be.
He's lurking.
Yeah, he's totally lurking.
Oh, well, and yeah, invite sent, but he's not accepting. All right, well,
jump in. Yeah. All right. Whatever.
yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. It looks like there are a few new people here, so I don't know, Luca, if you kind of wanted to go do some intros here just to kind of tell people who we are, because people see us around, but for the newer folks in here, it'd be good to kind of give an introduction. So why don't we do a quick intro and then we can kind of jump into some of the exciting updates that we've been working on behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for the few that don't know, Flovatar is a whole new take on creativity built on top of NFTs, and our mission is really to empower creativity and to put the people at the center and to let them create their Flovatar and create the whole world that we're building. And yeah, I'm Luca, I'm the creator, and then we have Jason that
I'm
our
the director of marketing here at Flovatar Universe. And then we've got a few of the community reps up here. Lone Star and Chaos, the original, the OG community reps. You guys want to give a quick intro there? And then we've got the new, some of the new community reps up here on stage too.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm Lone Star, and yeah, been here since the beginning of the project, since the opening of the Discord channel, and just really excited for today and our announcements and what's going to happen. And if you don't know me, you know me now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we've got Chaos here. So
yeah, well, exactly
you live up to your name.
Yeah, exactly what Lone Star said. And if you know him, now you know him. So, but yeah, been here since the beginning. Just running around the Discord and
Yeah.
hanging out.
And then
everybody.
we have to also remember Rumpel that it's not here, but he was also the original regional community rep, and also Utena Starritz that helped in the early days as well. There are many, and Garlic that it's in the audience that perhaps will join us.
He messaged in the rep chat saying, "I can't talk tonight."
No worries.
All right.
Well, we'll hold the
steady.
intros for. I mean, most people know WildTurkey now. Our executive editor of FUD News, lead reporter, and then he's also one of our new community reps. But we'll kind of get to that point a little bit later to do some of the intros for the new community reps. But yeah, why don't we kind of run through some of the recent updates, Luca, that we've been working on. So I don't know if you wanted to lead it off with a few of the ones that we've done. I know we did the Instagram AR filters recently. So yeah, I don't know if you wanted to start with that.
Yeah, and it's been pretty crazy weeks lately, and the next ones will be even more. So yeah, we released many things, but some of them may have been missed along the way with NFT NYC and everything. But the Instagram AR filter was one really nice release because it tells yet once more how we can use the Flovatar assets in a fun way and to create creative content and to engage people. And this is another example that we will keep working on, and we will release other effects with other assets, other Flobits, and other things you can use. Because there are limitations on the size of the AR filter. You just can use 2 megabytes of size, so we couldn't put everything, but we will keep adding more. And we might also create contests and events around those so that we can spread the word also on Instagram a bit more. And
awesome.
Super excited about it.
Well, it was hilarious. I think it was Garlic. Was it?
Yeah.
Right? Lone Star Chaos who did the statue. He did this Instagram AR filter on a statue in New York City and was sharing that picture around. I thought that was really creative.
Yeah, because I didn't think that could be possible, but it was an awesome idea.
We found the right angle, and you just kind of had to get up there, and you got it. It was very awesome, man. He figured it out. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Well, okay, then how does since we're kind of talking about like the mobile side of things, I mean, Luca, you want to share a little bit about the new mobile app that we've got?
As many of you will know, the mobile app we released back in December has been sitting there a little bit. We didn't update it recently, but that's because we've been rebuilding it from scratch because we wanted to take a new big step forward, especially now that we have the 3D assets that we didn't have before. So basically, we decided to rebuild the whole application with Unity, and this will allow to open many other doors because Unity is used in many other applications, many other projects. So if we integrate our assets in Unity within our mobile application, this will be much easier to do it in other places as well. And I'm super thrilled to announce to everyone that is getting closer to be released. Hopefully in a week or two, we should be able to push the update to the App Store and Google Play Store. And the other great news, I think, is that we couldn't develop it in-house because we didn't have the time and the workforce to do it internally. So we were looking at agencies and other software companies that could do it. And we had a few options, and among those, there was one where our beloved Derp is working. And we decided to assign the work to them, to the agency, the company that Derp is working, because I think Derp's passion with FlowDev showed how much more care and much more effort would have been put into it because he loves the project so much, and with all the great and awesome things he's developing, and he's doing things that I wish it was in my dream that I would do in Flovatar, and he's doing it on his own, and it's amazing. So it was one way to reward him for all his effort, and we want to keep it in the family, and we want to show people that if you have ideas and projects that you want to bring forward, you will be rewarded, and we will develop all this together. So yeah, I'm super excited because we'll bring new functionalities. It will have a much nicer interface. And yeah, if something is broken, you know where to go. So you can go directly to bug Derp directly, but I'm sure it
This
will
ain't
be
working.
without any bugs.
Derp, this ain't working.
Yeah. No, it will be awesome.
Yeah, nice
So,
work,
yeah.
Derp. Very important part of our community. So yeah, love all the work that you're doing to help build these things. So yeah, really means a lot to all of us, not just the team here. You know, a lot of the community members talk very highly of the things that you've got going on. So really appreciate it. Okay, and then we've got the recent What the F is an NFT video, Luca, that we released. So that was pretty exciting. I started to get a pretty good amount of attention. I know that Flo started to share it around a little bit. So yeah, anything you kind of wanted to share about that particular video?
Yeah, it started a long while ago, and for various reasons it was delayed a month or two on its original date. But the idea behind it is, first of all, was to show people how you can use Flovatars also to create small animations, comics, and all kind of things. And we wanted to talk to people that are new to NFT world, that are simply lost and they need an easy way to understand, to be fun, and then especially to show that we are different, and that to engage with people, with the builder, and have fun with it. And yeah, I think it was a nice example on how you can use Flovatars, and the idea is to have other people propose new small animation clips like this one. And if you want to do them yourself, animate them yourself, we can also fund the projects, or we can help you find the animators or the voice to complete what you have in mind. So yeah, once more, we want to give examples, and then pass the ball to the community to say, if you have something in mind, just come to us and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Utina was working on like a really cool animation that she did, or the Utina did what was it, yesterday, and then released on Twitter, like making a video game. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting things that like people are. I mean, that's what we like. Why you started, Luca? You know, to empower the creativity of other people. So anything, ideas. I think the best way probably would be to open up a support ticket, right? To get connected with us. Is that right, Luca? Or other?
Yeah, or even direct message me or anyone. Yeah, but ticket, it's totally fine. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then we can open a shared channel to discuss this all together.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, same thing with like what Derp's been doing on the, a little bit on the tech side of things. If there's people more tech oriented, I mean, as someone who's a comedian, I mean, there's a lot that we could do, in terms of these creative ideas. So sky's the limit. Yeah, like Lucas said, if you guys have any ideas, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to hear about them.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what do we want to say, Luca, about the second Flobits collection? I don't know how much to give away.
I can tell you just this, and you'll have to wait a week or two to know the whole story behind it. But basically we have them ready, and now it's about timing the distribution, the sale of them, because things have, like I said, have been really crazy in the last weeks and have been really rapidly evolving. But yeah, the good news is that they are ready and they're awesome, and you're gonna love them because there are so many Easter eggs and secret combinations that you'll have to find out, and especially the new ones that are animated and interactive are really, really cool. And can't wait to, maybe we'll start sending sneak peeks in FUD News and other places. So yeah, super excited. But the big news is there is an even bigger news on top of that will come. So you'll have to wait a bit more.
Keeping everyone on the edge of their seats there. So yeah, stay tuned for more info coming soon. So and then we've been working really hard behind the scenes too, Luca, with developing out the Flovatar Storyworld. Any kind of sneak peeks or tidbits you want to mention there? I personally am very excited about a lot of things we've been talking about, but anything you want to mention for everyone?
Yeah, I think with the treasure hunt especially, we started releasing infos and giving clues to people. And the approach will be to continue doing so, revealing the story world and peeling it layer by layer and introducing them, and also with more content, both articles, audio, video, and different ways. And Jason also has been working really hard also with James McCabe and Chris Cato, that are our experts that are helping us develop everything. And it's going to be an interesting revelation, and I hope you like it and you'll be intrigued, and it's going to have a great narrative, but especially we are building a framework, and we want you to also fill in the gaps and add the stories that will fill and make our world alive. It's not us just telling a story, but it's creating a framework, a world where people can really create thousands of different sub-stories and plots and characters. That's the real goal.
Absolutely. Yep. Yes, there's very, very exciting things coming with that. So very, very excited about it. And that's all we'll say for now.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
We'll release more announcements on that here coming soon. So yes, definitely stay tuned. And then Luca, I think one of the biggest new integrations we've got coming up is the Dapper Wallet integration.
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you kind of share a little bit more details on that?
Yeah, I've been working on it really hard, and especially in the last week. The good news is that I already have it working on testnet. I minted a Flovatar with a Dapper Wallet. I changed the Flobits, so everything is working. Now the last bit is integrating the new marketplace, because there will be two different marketplaces that will be living in parallel, basically, but it will be the same page, same filter, same everything. You will just have a switch that will let you select between Blockto marketplace and Dapper marketplace, basically, because the way Dapper Wallet works, you cannot really trade directly with Flow token. It's something because it's custodial, it works differently. So you can trade just between other Dapper wallets. But the big news is that this will open up to so many more people that for many obvious reasons, didn't want to bother creating Blockto, adding Flow to their wallet, and all this complicated process that can be really a blocker for many people. So now we really open up to anyone in the Dapper ecosystem, and there are so many Dapper wallets that we we can reach now, and this will have two benefits. One for the growing the community, that it's ultimately the one of the biggest goals, but then also for the current owners that will be able also to have different places to store their Flovatars and to interact, and they will have more flexibility. We will add also the Lilico support, that is another wallet that is available as a browser extension. So you will have also that option. And obviously this will open us with more marketing in symbiosis with Dapper Labs team, and will allow the project to have even more traction, and I'm super excited about it. So yeah, stay tuned for more next week especially.
Yep. Definitely watch out next week, because we'll be releasing more on it. So, yeah, I'm excited. It's a big next step, I think, for the growth of Flovatar. So, bring in new people, and yeah, I'm just excited to see what's going to happen with that. So, and then Luca, we've got this next big release coming, but I think you kind of teased it more than enough, so I don't know if we want to mention anything else. But yeah, basically I think maybe we should just say watch out for the next 2 weeks. Stay tuned on some updates that we've got, because we will be releasing a very, very exciting opportunity, I guess I'll say, for everyone, and then a lot of new people to join Flovatar. So yeah, it's going to be a very big event. So all right.
Go on.
And then why don't we kind of transition into talking about some of the other challenges? Luca, I mean, do you feel comfortable talking about some of the challenge ideas that we talked about?
Yeah. In the end, we are experimenting with many things. And
yeah, I don't know, Chaos or Lone Star, if you guys want to mention it, but obviously we've got the poker nights going on regularly, quiz events that Rumpel has been still helping out with. He's been helping out with the poker too. But yeah, mention maybe some of the charity. We've definitely been thinking about charity events, treasure hunt, so yeah, feel free to share a little bit more about that.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to share it, or Lone Star, if you want to share it.
Well,
I'm putting you on the spot.
I know you are. Thank you. We do have Poker Night coming up next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We have a great outside sponsor that's given in the largest donation so far for prizes.
Awesome.
Really big bag. It'll be really fun. And that'll be announced probably tomorrow. We've been in contact with Pyland. They do a lot of charity donations, and so I've been getting some ideas from them. And so we're trying to do something more charity-based, and we need to open up the channel for everyone so they can start suggesting charities for us to start working with and looking into. That's a big goal for us moving forward. And so we'll start with just taking support tickets, and then we'll move forward to having a channel. But that's a big project moving forward, and we will definitely have community members dedicated to working with this.
Awesome. I love it.
Let's see. Chaos has a few things in the bag that he wants to talk about. But before I pass it off to him, one thing we've got 2 community members up here that are joining the team here soon, and we're going to mention that. But I've already put them to work, and they're going to do something that's going to kind of pit Guardians versus villains, and it's going to kind of change the way we interact on Discord. So we're looking to change the game again, and I'm not going to oversell it, but these guys are going to be bringing it.
Guardians are
Yeah. Guardians are always
No.
winning, right? You know,
You
we're
wish.
always
You
coming.
wish.
Yeah.
Spoiler
Sure.
alert, we
So,
win.
Sure.
that-
So you're
no.
writing your own lore, right? That's what you're saying. You're saying you got your own book over there.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways, they can talk about it as much as they want to when they start talking. But anyways, Chaos, you can go ahead and talk about what you've been working on.
I mean, I don't know what and how we're gonna roll stuff out, but we're gonna hit the creative juices with some Flobits. Create like your own Flobit challenge type of deal that we've been talking about. Some kind of comic book strip, one shot type deals. If you got
Yeah.
business ideas, start jotting them down, creating some sort of plan or outline for it. You might need it, and just we're always working in the background trying to figure out, throwing spaghetti at the wall. That'll work. That won't work. And
Yeah.
but I think with what these guys have been talking about today and some of the stuff that we're going to be hammering through the community based approach is going to be awesome for everyone.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would love to see new flow bits coming up from ideas that are coming from the community, like the ice cream unicorn, the melted ice cream that is like the unicorn. For example, it's coming from the one of the first challenges we made with kids drawing their Flovatar. And one kid drew this flow bit, and as a reward, months later, we we released that. And it's nice that how it came, and she was super surprised, and that was a nice thing. So if you have an idea, we can make it happen, and you will
And
get
that
your own
reminds me.
NFT, like the red balloon.
Yeah. No, aren't we kicking off a new challenge tomorrow, Chaos?
Are we?
Are we kicking off the draw your own Flowbit challenge?
Oh, yeah, we're announcing that right now. All right. Yeah,
Let's
so
do it, man.
So,
Well,
yeah,
it's
Let's do
too
it
late
tomorrow.
now.
yeah. So I guess we'll hash out some sort of announcement with parameters, but mostly, start your engines on thinking of flow bits that you would like to see on your Flovatar, and it's gonna be list like thrown on a list or some sort of channel. We'll have to figure that out. And then we'll vote on the top, and then we'll turn it over to the community to vote out to see which one gets made.
Yeah.
Boom.
So I want to
There
see
it
some
is.
cool stuff. Hobo trash cans,
You took my idea.
Extraction.
Nah, that's I'm saying, that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
a
Yeah,
good
watch for the
way to
announcement tomorrow
transition.
for sure.
Yeah, transition
Yeah.
with the with someone who actually did the something like that with the red balloon,
Yeah.
and now
Yeah, there
that's
was
actually
one red balloon right now.
So yeah, Jason, I don't know how we want to make the announcement. You have the trumpets ready?
Yes. I'll do like, I don't know if you can hear on the mic. I'll do a drum roll there. Yes. So we're super excited to announce some of the new community reps that we've got coming on to the team. So, I mean, you guys know them. Most everyone in the community just blown away by the amazing support, devotion that they've had to the Flovatar project. So the three new community reps that we have are MusicMel, Marlin, Castor, Troy, and of course WildTurkey. So, I mean, I've seen all of them be very engaged in helping new members, provide help to everyone in the community. Mel, especially on Twitter. I love all of the different action that Mel's doing on there. Marlin, WildTurkey, you guys all do different things here that really help build up the community. So, just amazed, honored that you guys are joining the team as community rep roles here with us. So, why don't we kind of do a quick kind of intro So if you guys would give some quick shout outs, Mel's down in the audience here, but yeah, definitely ping her in the general chat, giving some congratulations. Same with Marlin and WildTurkey. But yeah, why don't we start, Marlin, with you if you feel comfortable speaking. But why don't we? I'll ask you a quick question. So, why are you excited to join as a Flovatar community rep? Kind of why? What was the reason or desire there? And then, what are you most excited about the future of Flovatar? Let's ask those two questions.
Man, I don't know where to start. There's just so much to be excited about. Learning about all the different the bomb y'all dropped today about what's coming in 2 weeks. That's got me pretty interested right now. And then just the community is just always so awesome just to chat it up with, or midnights. It's a good time when we all get together and help each other with mints, or just shoot the breeze.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Well, what are what are you most excited about for the future of Flovatar?
Wind dust, right? That's what everyone wants to know.
That's Luca to answer that. So
Right.
everyone always asks me. I'm like,
very soon.
I'll defer to Luca.
Always very soon.
Soon, very soon.
Awesome, Marlin. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it, and yeah, glad to have you on the team here. All right, let's jump over to WildTurkey. So, WildTurkey, you have the stage. Please, share why you had the desire to join as a community rep, and then what are you most excited about for the future of Flovatar?
Well, we finally infiltrated the team, Jason. A bunch of villains are joining it.
Yes, all.
I needed some help. I was alone.
We're already outnumbered.
We got you. Don't worry.
We already know the villains run the Discord. We already know.
Well, thank you first of all for giving me an opportunity here. To me, it was kind of a no-brainer. I came from like Top Shot, and I don't know. I don't remember exactly how I came across this project, but I remember when I read it. I think it was in the Flow Fest way back then. I remember reading it, thinking it's different, thinking it was cool, and then I think Luca's first AMA, I heard him talking. I was like, oh, that guy sounds really smart. So I'm in, and I got in like November, and I'm pretty sure, not like at the very beginning, but pretty close to the beginning. And ever since then, it's kind of been my home base. So I'm here all the time. So there was no way I was going to pass up this opportunity.
That's awesome.
I
and thank you so much for FUD News, because it's so incredible also to keep a memory of what's happening, because so many things get lost, but having your FUD News, it's like the archive of we should make some retro thing of, like, I don't know if we start from the background drop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make. There are a lot of ideas about growing it, making it better, adding new things to it. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna grow. Hopefully, we'll see where that goes. And Lone Star already kind of put us to work, like he said. So we'll be working on a few things here. We're always trying to be, Luca and the team over here is always trying to be different and trying to be new. So we're looking for new ways to engage the community and hang out. Poker was cool and it was fun, and that was a thing. But now, everyone's doing it. And then there's the other casual Discord games that everybody knows and enjoys. But we want to move beyond Gartic and all that other stuff, and bring everyone new things to do. So
maybe we make another treasure hunt that you could plan.
That would be fun. Any more work you want to dump on me right away? I mean, it's like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm typing it up right now.
I think Turkey's already got an idea going for that one. So
yeah. we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
I love to hear it, man. New ideas, new blood, rock and roll, man.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
what if you could pick anything, Wild Turkey? What are you most excited about for the future besides dust? You can't use You can't take Marlin's answer.
Give me that dust.
Oh, Marlin took my. No, I'm kidding. For me, it's always been the long haul. I mean, Luca from the front has talked about, this is a long-term project. We're moving beyond like, just flipping a thing for flow and moving on. So I don't really look at anything short term as that, but I'm curious. Like, I want to look at your video that you came out with. What the F is an NFT? Like, to me, that's the beginning. Like, I'm waiting for our YouTube shows and like what else could come of that. Like that kind of stuff. I'm looking 3-4 years from now where these are going to be, and then you handed out those like 3D printer things in NYC, and I'm like, oh man, like that's like a glimpse to me, right? I'm gonna dump all my Funkos and replace them with Flovatar stuff. So it's kind of what I'm looking for, because your long-term plan.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you guys again. Really appreciate it, and just super pumped to have you on board. So let's why don't we go ahead and transition over to the AMA portion. So we have it looks like a very important community member now with a new name change.
Right away.
Menagerie.
Menagerie.
Can't imagine who he's targeting there, but I'll get you added.
Okay. Look at that.
I see how it's gonna go.
We got this.
All right, inviting you guys up to speak. Claire, why don't you go? Actually, let's have Jenna go first. Jenna, why don't you go first? Yeah, before Claire jumps into it. Welcome to the stage.
I just wanted to know when Shield.
That's for you.
Out of here with that.
Hey, you gotta when we announce it, you gotta draw it up. We might make one.
With the Flobit collection, so it's part of the pack. I can say that.
No.
There's the shield. I've seen it.
Coming.
All right, I'll let my impersonator go next.
All right, Claire, welcome.
Thank you. I had a few questions. The first one is the Flova Labs website teases at a lot of things. And it's really exciting. I don't know how much of it is futuristic or not, but the one that stood out to me was this translator, which looks a lot like a Spark. Is there going to be a tie-in with Flobits for that? And then along that line, there's been a lot of theory about backgrounds and if that transporter is going to be for anything. So I don't know if it would leap you into a future metaverse or do something differently. I was just kind of curious if you could share on that.
Yeah, no, the translator is really the idea is that the spark of life is the form where you translate in order to meta leap and make this jump in the multiverse and go through the portal. And the spark Flovans, the original beings, in order to come to Earth, they needed to translate. So they put themselves in form of a spark of life, and then the spark of life jumped through this teleport and landed on Earth. And then with the translator, with the builder, basically you are giving them the shape. And we will give more details of in the narrative, in the story, how it came up that some are look like cat and some other like zombie and some other like apes. So to have also some story behind that as well. And then for the backgrounds, yes, the idea both for the backgrounds but also for other Flobits is to allow certain things to happen or to unlock or to participate at certain things only if you have those backgrounds equipped or in your Flovatar. So we need some Flovatar to be teleported in that place. So if you have a teleport background, you can go there. We need for a mission to have someone in the demon layer and to steal something, and you'll need it for that. But over time, they will be used for other things to, like, again, to connect with other Flobits, unlock functionalities. So if you have a background and a Flobit, you will be able to do one thing. If you don't have the background, you won't be able to do that. A little bit like the basketball as well. And we're going to keep playing with it. It's not one single thing. There will be many usage and many experiments that will go behind it.
It kills me because it's so hard to not buy everything because you're guessing. And I think the transport was going up in price compared to other backgrounds. So I was wondering if there was potentially something
there isn't
different
specific.
About it.
No. There isn't anything specific to any specific Flowbit at the moment. So I don't want to move market prices. All the backgrounds are the same. They don't have any special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And then one other question. I've really enjoyed the Friday night minting parties, but it's gotten a little expensive as Spark prices have gone up. For those of us who didn't buy a ton of them, can you talk a little bit about the 2.0? Will there be an opportunity for us to do the same with once Dust is available? I'd love to hear. Will it be the same?
That's the beauty of it, because you will go. The idea is that you receive every day your dust, and you collect it maybe for a week, and then you have enough to go to the. It's like an arcade place where you have not one builder, but eventually over time 5, 10, 20 different builders. And you will be able to decide, I'm going to build the pet now, so I'm going to make a cat or a dog or some other alien pet. Then next time we will mint a house, so everyone makes a house and we make together a midnight for the house. And then we can do a spaceship, and then we can do another alien with squiggly forms or whatever that's going to be even crazier. So the idea is every time we can have a mint night that's not Flovatar, but anything. And since you will keep receiving dust, you will keep having fun, and absolutely, and it will be exponentially more easily and open to more possibilities over time.
I love it. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. Yeah, we want you to keep having fun and keeping engaged, and then being creative, and that's really our goal.
Not just with your name either, Claire. All right, we've got another question in general, but so if you feel comfortable coming up to the stage, go ahead and request to speak, to come up and ask, or if you're not in a spot to come up and speak, go ahead and drop your question in our general channel. And then I'll see it there and can ask. But we've got a question here from Cushion Coins on when FUD News newspaper Flowbit. Guess this one's geared for Luca.
Oh, that's a really nice idea. Definitely, we have to do it. Yeah, we have to make a special edition. Yeah,
absolutely.
Draw it up, somebody. Let's get it going this week. Let's see what you can do.
I see we have someone requesting to speak. Rich Raz 33.
Rich Raz, and I thought I saw Runaway Rick as well.
Runaway Rick. All right.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yep. Hello.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it, guys.
What up?
I wasn't going to ask this because I feel like it might be too early, but it kind of piggybacks onto the previous question with regards to dust. How do you think it's going to work in terms of obviously everyone holding Flobits that Flovatars that'll accumulate dust will be able to spend their dust on the new builds? How is it going to work with getting new users on in terms of them accumulating dust? Are they going to kind of run into the same issue where new users might, a lot of new users are probably not liking having to buy flow, so that's where the Dapper Wallet integration is great. Is dust going to have that same hurdle, or is somehow dust going to be easily available somehow? Future Dapper Wallet integration seems a bit of a far stretch, but how do you plan on what's the thoughts on getting new users to have dust in order to be able to create Flovatars?
Yeah, no, that's a great question, and it has multiple answers. So, one end, I think it's gonna be easier over time with the exchanges and the infrastructure with the wallets and everything to be able to buy any token in real time. And especially we've been talking also with Dapper Wallet, and there is hope to have even Dust be fully integrated in the Dapper Wallet one day. So there are many possibilities, and as we will grow as a blockchain and as other tools and other DeFi platforms and other systems will come in place, I think the situation will be easier and easier. But obviously, it's going to be a big, always a friction point. The good news is that we will not everything will. You will be easily also get access to certain things in dollars, and then we can do a swap automatically in Dust with also a smart contract that runs the transaction behind the scene, so you don't even notice. You can decide to pay everything in dollars, and then behind the scene we really buy the Dust token from the exchange from other people, and then get it and then burn it without you even noticing it. That's also possible. So yeah, there are many different possibilities, and over time I think it should be better and better. Now, how we started with Flow, it was like one of the worst, hardest situations. But even now, it's much easier. But it will get better.
Awesome. Yeah, I figured you already had it on your mind, but I was curious your thought process. That sounds great, especially the latter option of it being done behind the scenes is very, very cool for new users. That's all I had. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Very good question.
Yeah, and the idea is similar. Just quickly to add, like we do in the builder, where you go to the checkout. You have the checkout with one booster, 2 Flobits, etc., and they're all separate transactions. But we make your life easier, and the similar way will happen with Dust, basically. Yeah.
We've got another question in the general chat. But Chickism, Lucas said, "What is Luca's IQ? He seems very smart." So
over 9,000.
No.
We've
normal IQ.
That's a lot of hard work, actually. I'll say that publicly because I work pretty closely with Luca. He's very, very hard worker, and again, he's always thinking of the community first. So yeah, just props to Luca on that. Always thinking about all of you guys. Very, very hard worker. Always trying to add value.
Thank you.
So we've got Tab Cole in the general chat says, especially given permissionless deployment, would be nice to know new releases will have a formal announcement ahead of time. Is this the case?
Yeah, we will just to make sure that we won't have surprise release. Oh, this is happening today. Rush out and buy it now, and it could be a scam. Yes, we will definitely announce things weeks ahead, at least 2-3 weeks ahead, and we will talk a lot about them. You will hear from us in the AMA. So before we do anything that involves buying anything, Because remember, from the Genesis drop, from the 21st, we didn't sell anything else. We built a lot, but we distributed, we airdropped, we produced tons of things, but we didn't sold anything else because we wanted just to reward you. So yeah, definitely we will be very careful to announce it properly, give time for everyone to understand exactly what's going to happen, and especially also with the Dapper Wallet integration, it's going to be even more in a safer environment where you can feel at home like NBA Top Shot. So yeah, everything will be, all the transactions will be signed, so you know what they're doing, verified by Dapper Wallet as well, and blocked too. So yeah, and we'll also try to educate people and also make them aware that potential scams could come in the coming days, to be aware of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. All right, so let's get ready to do final call for questions. We've got Runaway Rick who requested, well, maybe not. Okay.
Here it is. Yeah, I just added him.
Awesome, Runaway Rick. I always stumble on your name. Welcome to the stage, and feel free to ask your question.
Hey, thanks for having me. We'll say hi to the whole gang here. See everybody in here. See Garlic down there.
Hello.
Hello.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up, Rick? What up?
Oh, did we lose you?
I got stage fright. I forgot what I was about to ask. Give me a sec. Sorry.
No, all right, regroup.
It's all right.
I bet Jimbo's going to come up after you, so you just got to take your time and.
Oh yeah, milk it, because Jimbo will just keep going.
There you go.
He will just keep up. There he is.
The man of the hour right there. What up, big boy?
Okay, so without giving up too much about the next drop of Flobits, I'm excited with moving forward, the possibility of the drop being another package deal, just like original Mint Day, and I think that'll get the new crowd excited, because that was a great pack opening animation, seeing what goes there. So I'm really looking forward to that, if that's a possibility. But I don't know.
Yeah,
if
it will be even better.
Oh, it'd be so. Given that the market has tanked, are we looking at possibility of an increase of the price? Are we still doing it by flow, or are we looking at a drop to make the market relative? Or
yeah, we will know the details in the coming weeks for all of that, but I can tell you that the pack will be super cool, both visually and also the opening animation, much better than the original one. And especially, I will make sure that when you open the pack, you will see exactly what it's contained in the pack, the items, and it doesn't just reload the collection. You have to figure it out. So it will be a much better experience. So yeah, I promise this time I will look for the details. The first time I was too rushed out, to be honest, but it was good.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had a Lego until like 3 hours later when I checked my collection.
Yeah.
So are we looking at the same pack system, a standard and a deluxe, or are we going to add different rarities? Or
you have to wait for that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Runaway Rick, for your question. Let's get Jimbo up here. Jimbo, welcome. Feel free to jump in and ask your question.
Boo!
Hello.
What's up, Luca? I'm still recovering from the 1942. Don't worry, Luca. Hey, I just had a quick question for those. It might have already been answered. I've been listening for a while, but I might have missed it at the beginning of. I imagine it's going to be available like in a marketplace for dust, but like those 3D action figures, the necklaces, all that kind of stuff. Is that all going to be purchasable rather soon, or?
Yes, that's a very good point, because the Flova shop, it's something I wanted to work to release for a long time, actually almost in January back then. But then one thing after the other just had other priorities to follow up. But yeah, that's definitely the idea. And the thing is, well, for example, Piero is one of our community members that did the necklaces and all the jewels, and he's doing a great job with that. And he also sent me all the stickers that I distributed in New York. So yes, definitely you will be able to buy T-shirts that we gave away in New York as well. There, other gadgets, the jewels, and then especially I want to integrate in the Flova shop the Dapper Wallet or the Blocto wallet, whatever wallet, so that you can load your Flovatar from your collection. You just select them, like you change the color, and you can easily choose which one you want to have it 3D printed or which one you want to put in your T-shirt, or so to make it even easier for you. And super excited to get that released. Hopefully, in August. I think that could be possible.
Hell
Not
yeah,
too
man!
far away.
Super exciting. Yeah, that necklace, I gave it to my girlfriend. She loves it, man. It was just super quality. And then obviously the action figures. I mean, they just, flowers to Flovatar constantly. You guys are just absolutely crushing it. I stand in awe, both inspired and just excited for the future because, again, no project's doing like merch like that. So I genuinely appreciate you guys nonstop moving forward, Luca. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you, Jason, the whole crew in New York. And I mean, again, for the people listening that aren't even 100% sure yet, these guys are about it, man. So appreciate you guys just setting the standard for Flow NFTs, and I'm lucky to be a part of it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jimbo. Appreciate it. All right, we've got Throop added up to the stage. Welcome to the stage, Throop. Feel free to ask your question when you're ready.
All right, this will be interesting with foreign accents and my deep Southern accent. So here we go. The pack, kind of explain. I'm super new. I've built a Flovatar, and that was a process for me to even figuring that out. But really, the concept, what are the packs and stuff? I didn't know anything about that. I built my Flovatar about a week ago, so basically, I know nothing. So kind of just give me a general rundown of what the packs were, drops that people could buy, and going forward, just trying to get a general idea, because I like the concept of this, but I'm really just trying to wrap my head around the whole thing.
Yeah.
The future, the game iteration and stuff. I see where it can go, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything. So I'll stop there and let you.
No, that's a really nice question, because we give for a fact that everyone knows how it started in December, but many people joined later on, and it's important that we explain the original idea behind it. So in the original packs, you had two different types of packs, standard and the deluxe pack. They had different chances of get higher rarity and amount of things, but basically both of them contained one Spark of Life, and then 2 or 3 boosters, rare, epic, or legendary boosters, and then one Flobit for the standard and 2 Flobits for the deluxe pack. So you basically had a kit to get started, and with that you could make your own Flovatar with the Spark of Life, and then the boosters to get some extra traits. And that was it, really. And then now what you see in the marketplace, it's what was contained in the pack, just sold separately. But ultimately, it's exactly the same thing you would have found in the pack. And the nice thing is that you can still experience the same process like everyone else from day one. Being the Spark still this not defined form helps to onboard new people and make new Flovatar even now, 6 months after we sold out back in December. So I think this is the most interesting approach. For the future, obviously things will be much easier because right now we had to start without a token with the idea of rarity. So we had to come up with the concept of the spark of life and the boosters. But this only applies to Flovatars really because that's how it started. And it's only for the first series. For anything else we will do moving forward, you have to imagine the builder like you see now, where each trait will have a price set. So some bodies, for example, could be really cheap, one dust or one flow or whatever. And some other bodies, like the zombie body, could be 100 flow, 100 dust, or whatever. So you choose your combination however you want, like you do now with the builder. And then at the end, you will be just presented with the checkout, with the price, the total price that you have to pay. And in this way, it's much easier to understand and to approach than, oh, I need to get a spark, I need to get the booster, I have to put them together. So it's a much harder concept to explain to people, while just going there and having a price, and you can choose the range of price that you want. You want a simple one, you choose all the simple traits. You want a super expensive, you can spend as much as you want. So that gives a lot of flexibility, and hopefully will make easier to manage for everyone and to onboard new people as well. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Like, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, just trying to understand it and stuff. And like, I do like that concept, and I like the idea of you rewarding the early people. So, like, I guess if I did another Flovatar, like the more we do of season 1 before you go to season 2, the more dust. Like each one of those would collect dust. Now,
yes.
Is it like the rare or the more traits or whatever you have, does that create more dust, or would you, or does it matter?
Yeah, exactly. In the details of each Flovatar page, you can see the rarity score, and then also the amount of dust that they will receive, that they can claim every day. So you can see that it's tied to the rarity. And in the article also we have the formula, and basically we give 3 rarity score as a base, and then we add on top the rarity score, and then we calculate the dust amount based on that. So yeah, every Flovatar counts, and you will receive more dust. The more you have, the more you'll receive.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I'll stop bugging you and let somebody else ask a question.
No, it's great.
Great.
Thank you so much for the question, and great to have you here. I'm so excited to hear that question. Well, I'm always excited to help, and any new people, and especially the community reps here too. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We obviously love to answer and help out as much as we can. So I love it. The other thing too, I was going to mention, I don't know, feel free guys to correct me, but on FlovDev, isn't there a way to see like the estimated daily dust reward earnings?
Yeah. You could check by collections, if I'm not mistaken, by your collection.
For your whole collection. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Okay. Awesome. Cool. All right. Let me double check any other questions. Otherwise, we're gonna adjourn the AMA.
Wrap it up.
I don't see anything else. Any other requests? So awesome. Well, guys, Luca, any other final things you want to share? I mean, obviously, congratulations to our new community reps here. So thank you, and glad to have you on board.
Super excited, and it feels like a continuation because they're already part of the family. Everyone that is always on Discord is part of the family, and even those that cannot join all the time. But yeah, we're a big family, and we want to bring everyone closer together. And buckle your seats because there will be many things coming in the next couple of weeks, and it's going to be a fun ride.
Yep, absolutely. And then Luca, feel free to. So we're recording this event because there are quite a few community members who couldn't be here with us live. So definitely want to repackage that. So I'm going to release the recording probably on our YouTube channel as soon as I get the editing done on it. That way, anyone who missed it can tune in. So yeah, Luca, you can feel free to end that bot. And then we're gonna plug a quick challenge as soon as we're done here, happening here in Discord, that Rumple's gonna do. So we're gonna do a quiz. What was the prize that we were gonna offer?
Big prizes tonight. Big prizes.
I think we're doing top 3. And if I'm not mistaken,
3, 2, 1 Flobit distribution.
Yeah, first place 3 Flobits, second place 2, third place 1.
Awesome. So watch out for the pinging that will be happening soon for the quiz channel. And then please do your best, and may the best quiz answerer win.
Yes, there you go. Everyone go at it.
No bots.
Awesome.
No bots.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And then, we're excited for a big week next week. So stay tuned for all of the, upcoming releases, the announcement channel here in Discord. We've got, very exciting things coming. So thank you guys for tuning in. And,
what up, Captain Cook? What up, AJ?
On the next one.
What up, WildTurkey? What up, Miss Turkey?
Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys.
What up, Raven? Later on. Peace.